Hi guys, how you doing? A couple of months ago, I decided that I want to buy a weightlifting belt because I started training more towards powerlifting than weightlifting, and I was using my mate's one, and I wanted to buy my own one as well. My mate's one is one that he bought from the StrengthShop. I like that one, and I was just about to buy the same one that he has, but then I decided, you know what, I remember reading a bit about Bob's belts and Easy belts, and I decided I want a classical one, handmade one. I went straight to looking on American websites. I've heard about Bob's belts. I read a few reviews on his belts. Everybody was really pleased with them, and to be honest, there's not really a massive choice, especially if you live over here in UK. Over here in UK, we've got a StrengthShop, we've got Balloon Sports, I think it's the website, and it's not a massive choice of belts that you can buy. Whereas in America, you've got so many good manufacturers. Like you've got Bob's belts, you've got Inza belts, you've got a few more which I can't remember their names, but they're really good as well. So to cut to the chase, I ordered this one, the Bob's belt, which I got like about 3-4 days ago. I ordered it on the 14th of December. It took about 7 to 8 months to get delivered, so I'm not sure how much they took to manufacture it. On the website they say 6 to 10 months to get delivered, so I got mine in 8 in UK, so I'm pleased with that. I think it took at least 1 week to get over here. Price wise, this one was $135. I did not want to have any custom inscription on it, although they do custom stitching and custom names and photos if you want photos. I mean logos if you want. And it was $135. It costed me $60 to get it shipped over here, plus about $35 to $40. It was the customs charges like VAT and duty and whatever, royal money and shit like that. So all in all, it was about $235 to $140. That's about $100 more than what would you pay in America if you were to like actually go to the shop and to the shop or whatever they do and pick it up. If not, I think delivery in America is about $20. So $80 if you want to put it extra than America. But there was no way to get this in UK or this quality in UK. Remember guys, this is handmade. I'm really in love with that sticker. Everything that has on it, made in USA, it just ticks. I really like them stuff. And handmade again, really good quality. I've got my mate's StrengthShop belt over here as well, so you make a quick comparison. This one, the black one, is from the StrengthShop. You can see the logo, which I don't like. Don't like that logo at all. This one has no logo, as I said. I don't need any logo on it. The one from the StrengthShop, it's got a layer on top. I think it's suede, but I don't know. I'm not sure if this is natural or not, because it feels really soft. It's like I push my finger in it and it goes in about 1 or 2 millimeters. This one on the other hand is just this is natural suede, and I can't push it down. It's impossible to push it down. If I take this one as well, if I try to bend it, you can see I've bent it. I can actually go in, like it's this much bent. Now obviously I haven't damaged it this way. The other way on the exterior is harder, but maybe because it's not warm. But anyways, on the interior it goes in. You can see. Alright, this one from Bob's Belt, on the other hand, I could try all day. I'm struggling, and this is as much as I could. This is pretty much nothing. So in terms of being moldable or whatever, the Bob's belt is way much stronger than the other one. Now the edge of it, the one from Bob's belt, it's got some type of sealant over here. I don't even know what it is. It's a black thingy. It's a sealant. I can't see how many layers of leather it's in it. I've got no idea. This one on the other hand is just like sanded down. I'm not even sure if this is leather or not, but it's just like a sanded down material. And by the few months that my mate's got it, like about 3-4 months or whatever, and we're just like trashing it around, just dropping it on the floor and all this and all that, it did got like a bit dirty, and it's like it's not as nice. I don't know. I've got no idea how long this is going to last. But this one on the other hand, although I haven't used it, But that material over there, that sealant looks like you can bash it around and it will just last a long time, and you won't see the layers of leather. What else? There's one over here. I'm not sure how it's called. It's really hard. It's really hard to push down. Again, it's hard leather on it. I'm not even sure how long it's gonna take just to be able to mold it. This one just goes down instantly. Bam. You don't even need to apply a lot of pressure. This one, it's my whole hand and it still doesn't go down. Weight wise, this is 688 grams, so 0.6 of a kg. This is 1.23 I think of a kg. So this is double in weight than this one. So I don't even know what I was gonna say about them. I'm not trying to bash this one from the StrengthShop out or make this sound like it's a really great belt, which it is, but I'm trying to give you a good explanation of the differences between them. Now, the one from the StrengthShop, I bet you it's gonna last you a long time. It's gonna last you 3, 4, 5, whatever years, but then it will start to come apart. It's just the way it is. It will start to come apart. The one from Bob's Belts, it will not come apart. If you go online, you'll see reviews of guys that have it for 7, 8, 9 years, 30 years, 25 years. There's another guy, and he said he used it. He used it like 4 or 5 times weekly, for 4 or 5 days a week for the past 25, 30 years, and he's still going strong, and he hasn't braked or teared or something like that. So those are really good quality. But in terms of efficiency, I think both of them will take you where you want to be. Both will do the same thing. They'll make sure that you've got enough pressure around your abs to make that lift, to lift heavier, and I think both of them will accomplish that goal. Both of them will do the same thing. It's just that this one is pretty much worn in, it's really soft, you don't need to pay that much attention, it wasn't that expensive, you don't really care if it gets remaining about 6, 5 or whatever it is. That one on the other hand, if you're making yours, you're making more custom, because remember guys, this is a handmade and you can order it custom, and I'll tell you what I mean by custom. So when you order this one and you want to have your logo on, obviously you don't want to order every 2, 3 or 4, 5 years another belt. So if this lasts longer, that'll be good, and this is reflected in the price. Obviously you pay triple, double the price of a normal belt, you will get double the quality. It's just as that. Now when they say custom made, besides the color and stitching, and you can have a logo on the back or name or whatever you want to have, letters, numbers, whatever you want, they ask you for your waist measurements. Now I gave mine as being 32. I got fasteners then, but so that's not good, but I gave mine 32, and what they do, I've got 10 holes over here, so between the 5th and the 6th hole, that's 32 inches. Now you need to bear in mind guys, and you need to actually measure yourself if you want to order any belts from Bob's Belts or any custom made that ask you for your waist measurement. You need to be very careful. You take first, it's better if you put a belt on, or if you just measure with a cloth measure thingy tape or whatever. Measure yourself around the ribs or just over the ribs, because when I deadlift I wear mine over the first ribs over here. So I go till here, and around here I'm about 36 inches right now. On the belly, on the center of my belly, when I put it on, when I do squats, I'm 34 inches now. So I can't even get to the 5th one. I can only get to the 3rd one, and when I put it over my ribs is the 2nd one. Now I know there's a lot of fat over there. I don't even know how much what my body fat level is now, but I know there's a lot of fat over there, and when I get slimmer, when I cut down, this is gonna fit me, and I'm gonna get to the 5th or 6th hole. But you need to bear that in mind. If you measure yourself when you're the thinnest, you might get fatter, and this belt will not be able to. You will not be able to use the belt anymore, because it doesn't give you a lot of room to make any more holes. But just bear in mind when you're ordering, and make sure you order the right measurement. Because if you make it custom and you send it back, I don't even know if they take it back. And who will want to buy your custom made belt? Come on, you're just gonna make everything worse. But yeah, that's about it, guys. So I hope that was useful at all. I only got 2. I've also got a bodybuilding one which I could have compared to this ones, but it's pointless. The bodybuilders one is the one which is thick at the back, slimmer in the front, totally useless for what I intend to use it for at the gym, which is making sure that I've got my I can hold the pressure on my stomach, rather than keeping my back safe, which will never happen. The belt is not meant to keep your back safe. A belt is meant to keep tension in your abs. I hope everybody knows that. If they don't, go on Google, go on YouTube and search a few videos, because there's a lot of people explaining about it. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.